Hello, my name's Michael Conneely and this video is entitled Winter Solstice 2025, the birth of the new you. So this post calls each of us to prepare for rebirth, for the birth of the new you. Do you want that? Have you decided how to prepare? The winter solstice on December the 21st is the shortest day of the year in the northern hemisphere. The sun, who has been growing weaker and shining ever shorter day after day, dies at the winter solstice. And the new sun is born. And the new sun grows brighter and brighter day after day from now on, as slowly as the darkness wanes. And so in this run-up to winter solstice, it's a super good energy to prepare for your rebirth, my rebirth. This energy can be felt. It was felt by our ancient ancestors. And now is the time for the rebirth of the new you in the days to the run-up of the actual solstice on December the 21st. I'll suggest some ways of doing this in a moment. But to prepare, let's note that for thousands of years, the birth of the new sun has been celebrated greatly by many ancient peoples. Around here in Ireland, I live in the west of Ireland, there are thousands of court tombs dating back to Ireland's Neolithic first farmers. I have some of their DNA. And many of these court tombs are actually orientated to the birth of the new sun. It was so important to them. What happens is that on the day of solstice, the sun shines a beam of light down the central passage of the court tombs, and this illuminates what is in the darkness at the depth of the end of the tunnel. We must prepare to share in this, to see what's in our shadow and our dark side, and ideally to be reborn to the extent the fulfillment of our destiny calls for that in this lifetime. Historically, countless young deities were seen as being born at this time by ancient peoples. Horus, Lugifis, Baldur, the Mabon, Jesus. The energies they carry for their needed task of new growth are energies we could usefully connect to at this preparation time. King energy, warrior energy, peace bringers, lovers, joy bringers, hope bringers, beings of many skills, abundance bringers. So we each would do well to die, in a sense, to do some rituals to prepare for our individual solstice new birth, to let parts of us die that we just should not have anymore and prepare for rebirth. What parts of you need to die now? It will pay us so well to kill off the parts of us that have never done us any good, or to kill off the parts of us that have now outlived their usefulness. And crucially, it would do each of us good to decide what needs to be born in you, in me, in this solstice, 21st of December 2025. Put some time aside in the run-up days. Hold some little rituals as the days pass that near us to the solstice. Do a few journeys, vision journeys. Crucially, make notes to log what comes up to us as we do the needed journeys in preparation for the day of solstice. I did my first preparatory journey in a cacao ceremony. I drew a tarot card at the start, and that certainly has given me deep food for ongoing thought. It was the right one that I should have drawn. And how it worked was I held the cup to my heart to center and to grow love. And then I saw some things I needed to shed and saw some qualities I needed to start to embrace. Now, this first journey was actually held in a yurt just outside Sligo. You can see the details of it on my Druid Forest School website. It's the site of one of my Sacred West of Ireland tours. It's run by Edward Durand. And on the day of solstice, I'm actually climbing up Knocknarea. It's a big hill on the edge of the Atlantic, visible for miles around here. And on its top are many court tombs and a huge central cairn. The cairn is known as Queen Maeve's tomb. It has the power of centre, and it's in a visible network of other hilltop burial cairns all around here, created by Ireland's Neolithic first farmers. I actually have their DNA. They originated from Anatolia, having to leave there due to climate change and population explosion growth. And they sort of journeyed out in 3 directions, and one of those directions arrived here in the west of Ireland. And it's wonderful to see the remains of their culture, especially around here in the west of Ireland. Okay, so on Sunday the 21st of December at 2 p.m, we're meeting up in the car park for Knocknarea. And Edward Durand is leading the climb to the summit and holding a ritual meditation on the day of winter solstice, the day of the old sun, the day of the birth of the new sun. And wherever you are in the world, do celebrate the winter solstice. Of course, it's different in the southern hemisphere. Do make this day the death of the old you, the death of the parts that need to die now and that you've identified in a bit of preparation. And do make this day the birth of the new you, ideally the new you that you have prepared for, even longed for, or sensed you needed, but never managed to specify perhaps. Astrologically, in the Northern Hemisphere, the winter solstice, the birth of the new sun, is Sunday, December the 21st, 2025, at 3:03, 3 minutes past 3 in the afternoon. The sun is at 5 degrees Vedic Sagittarius, using the sidereal zodiac of Vedic astrology. So it's super close to galactic center, and its energies which range from 3 degrees 20 to 4 degrees Sagittarius. In the Western tropical zodiac, it's the moment the Sun leaves Sagittarius and enters Capricorn. Going back to the Vedic sidereal zodiac, the new Sun is born in Mula Nakshatra, which is ruled over by Niriti, the goddess of death and destruction, the graveyard goddess. I have my Jupiter there. We must be prepared for some death and destruction of that which does not serve us. We must be prepared for the new me, as defined by our preparation that we've done, or as defined in our meditation or ritual at the actual day and time. Fascinatingly and importantly, the new Sun is square to the growing to finalization Saturn-Neptune conjunction. I'll be doing a very important post about this shortly. This conjunction creates a Saturn container for intuitive practices of Neptune energy. And that what they are might depend on you, whether mantra or shamanic healings, etc., etc. Do watch out for my post on what the Saturn-Neptune conjunction means for you. And fascinatingly also, the chart for the new Sun, the day of winter solstice, contains the Uranus-Neptune-Pluto long-running wonder trine, combining the revolution of Uranus, the vision of Neptune, and the death and rebirth power energy of Pluto. Also at that time, Uranus is conjunct asteroid Sedna, revolution through terrible events, from terrible events. And Chiron is conjunct Eris. Chiron's our existential wound. Eris is the energy of strife and discord. So at this time we might well have to go through some sort of suffering, some arising of suffering from the past in our life. But the whole purpose of any Chiron experience is to bring us healing so that we arise in our strength. So we probably need to have these horrid memories arise, to be worked with, to be faced, and to arise in strength. It's been going on some time. And incidentally, Chiron is in the Gandanta zone of utter unsupportiveness that's at the end of Pisces and the beginning of Aries. So Chiron's at 28 degrees Vedic Pisces, 28 degrees 47. And there are 3 such Gandanta zones: Pisces, Aries, Cancer, Leo, and Scorpio, Sagittarius. So yeah, maybe be prepared for some terrible memories or renewed experiences to be dealt with, to be freed from, to arise. And it'll so benefit if we start that journey to become the new me as the sun now waxes from after the winter solstice and the days grow longer and longer, and we boost the expression of the new me, the identification of the new me, the understanding of the new me. Let the new me shine. Do watch out for the upcoming video I plan to film at the moment of winter solstice on Knocknarea Cairn here in the west of Ireland. I'm really looking forward to it. And do get an astrology reading from me to support you through these great potential times. Your year ahead, your relationship, and the other readings I offer, go to my Star Wheel Astrology website. The details are below the YouTube screen. And for details of my wonderful Sacred West of Ireland tours, go to my Druid Forest School website. Again, the details are below. And certainly for details of my dating site, for those who are on a spiritual journey, who are seeking love, see my Love Star Dating website on the wonderful panel of healers and the wonderful healings they do. So I hope this video will give you encouragement and excitement to participate in the death and rebirth energies and time of the 2025 winter solstice. Thank you.